The annual town election prompted the reorganization of the Board of Selectmen. At their meeting on April 12th, they appointed Marianne Cooley as chair. Director of Public Works Rick Merson also stopped by to discuss the downtown improvement plan and answer questions regarding the railroad crossing traffic light.
The railroad track signal is actually federally required. It's not something we have an option to do. We have had a signal there before. They do not meet the regulatory requirements. We were unfortunately drawn into it because when we had to contact the MBTA to notify them of the change in our signals at Great Plain and Chapel, that brought the railroad element into play. At that point, they indicated that they required us to bring us up to at least the federal requirements for a mast arm and an overhead signal and to reconnect the preemption.
You have a traffic signal within 200 feet of a signalized intersection. So the goal of the light is to prevent cars from queuing up at the Chapel, Great Plain, Chestnut light over the tracks. The goal of it is to prevent tragedy on these tracks because they are so close to this intersection.
The Board of Selectmen have received complaints about the railroad crossing traffic light, and some of the members share their concerns.
I just categorically reject the fact that we need to have a light that is running 24/7 when the trains don't even operate on Sundays. And let alone, I totally get we're trying to improve safety. However, I think it would seem to me applying a reasonableness standard should allow for the lights to engage similar to the way the light signals when the train approaches engage, as opposed to all the time backing up the traffic, blocking or making it very difficult for the traffic to exit, take a left onto Great Plain from Garden Street. Some cars even sit in queue blocking the other way on Great Plain Ave. So I think if we've got an issue with the federal regulation, I think this board needs to be proactive with respect to seeking relief from the federal government.
While the railroad crossing light may be inconvenient, other downtown changes have led to traffic improvements.
When you see the benefit that you're going to have for those that are going and able to turn left off of Chapel Street onto Great Plain Avenue, and we're already seeing some of the benefit of the traffic on Chapel and Chestnut during the preemption, because that traffic is allowed to go. They can do that with the timer, so we're already seeing some incremental benefit already with just the timers.
Railroad representatives will speak on the issue at a future Board of Selectmen meeting. For the Needham Channel News, I'm Liz Kalajian.